everybody, and welcome to your upper body burn workout. Today, what you will need for this workout, a light set, a medium set, and a heavy set of dumbbells. Today I have with me Danielle and Jennifer, and we are going to be showing you guys some different variations for moves in case you need to modify or advance them at any point in time. Remember, this is your last week here, so make sure you're grabbing heavy enough dumbbells that are going to get you those results that you're looking for and really allow you to feel that burn within that 45-second interval. So nothing new here this week, just basically just increasing those weights, increasing the amount of reps that you're getting in, and just really pushing yourself. So let's go ahead and take those arms up and around. So starting to really warm up that upper body here, we're just gonna do a quick warm up, nothing super long, but just to be able to get that heart rate up a little bit. Good, let's go ahead and reverse it around. Bring those arms back and behind you, opposite way. Good, all right, take it up and across. Good, so alternating arms on top of each other. Make sure you're not just doing the same one over and over again. Alternating sides. All right, we're gonna add in a kick here. So we're gonna lift one leg up, step 2 steps in between. Alternating sides here. Lift that core up and squeeze as you kick that leg straight out. So starting to warm up our core now. Even though we're just doing an arm workout, that doesn't mean we're not working our core. A lot of these moves are going to incorporate both your core and your upper body muscles here. We're staying away from lower body a little bit here, so this is just a quick lower back stretch for us. In 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna take it out to the sides into a nice long stretch here, reaching down for the ground. When you guys are ready, we're gonna take our fingertips, we're gonna interlace them behind your back and then open up towards the ceiling. Walk those hands down to the ground. You're gonna step or hop back into a high plank position. We're gonna rotate on the sides of our shoes, open up the shoulders, stack. You can always modify by setting that bottom knee down. Go ahead and bring it back center and then switch it over to the other side. Hold it there, stand up nice and tall with those shoulders. Bring it back down to the center, walk those hands all the way back, keeping the legs as straight as you can. Reach those arms all the way up to the top. Let's do that again, walk it out. High plank position, rotating into a side plank. Hold there, roll out that wrist, switch it over, other side. Bring it back center. Walk those hands all the way back. We're gonna do that one more time straight through, this time adding in a side bend stretch. So take it up and over to one side. Bring it back center, switch it over. Good, interlace those fingers behind your back, open up the chest, roll forward. Whew. Reach those fingertips down to the ground. Walk out to a high plank position. Rotate to that side plank. Good, bring it back center, switch. Back center, and walk all the way back up to the top. Okay guys, whew, quick little warm up there. Take your arm up and across. So we'll be starting off with our light set of dumbbells. This will be for a reverse fly. So think about what weights you're gonna grab right now. I'd recommend light. All right guys, so grab onto those light weights. I'm gonna face towards the side so I can show you guys this. So we're gonna lean forward. Our dumbbells are just gonna, you want gravity to do the work. From this position, you guys want to slightly bend your elbows and you're gonna pull back behind you. So instead of thinking about lifting your chest and lifting more up, you wanna think back. So we're opening up like a wingspan here, okay? Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, and go. So lift it up and down. So we're gonna take our time here. I'm gonna actually go up to my girls back here and show you guys some of these form critiques. So as you guys, oh, your hair looks so cute, by the way. So as she's pulling back, she's got great form here. She's squeezing between the shoulder blades, allowing herself to really feel this in her upper back and her shoulders. So notice her arms are slightly bent as she pulls out to the side. That is because those weights are pretty heavy. Good job with those, by the way. If she had a little lighter, she might be able to go out a little wider, but that's okay right there. Good job, you guys. You got 5 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and set those weights down. We are going to go into an overhead alternating press. So grab onto medium dumbbells here. We're gonna take our weights up, out to the sides. We're gonna press one weight up and down. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Press up and down. So you guys can take this at your own pace here, going as fast or as slow as you need to. But the goal here is to make sure that you're not leaning side to side. So we don't want to let our core kind of drop down. You want to keep your hips square and stationed. So just those arms are moving up and down. You guys should really start to feel this burn. Are you feeling it? Elbows are up, nice and high. Nice, ladies, you've got this. 45 seconds is no joke, so it's really gonna start to burn here. If you start to feel your back arch, stagger your stance and slightly lean forward. Take breaks if you need to. You've got 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Wow, all right, go ahead and set that down. I'm gonna go back down to my light dumbbells. We're gonna go back into shoulders here. These are 3 shoulder exercises back to back, so it's gonna be no joke. And we're gonna go out to the side, and then we're gonna go to the front, okay? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Reach out to the sides, core is engaged and pull tight. You're alternating the forward raise with that side raise. Now, if this is a little too hard, don't go as high, or even on that lateral raise, you can actually bend your arms here, and then you can just go into a reach. This would be a different variation that allows for you to still have a little bit heavier weight if you don't quite have light enough weights that are good for you, and it just makes it a little easier. Otherwise, you're full extension all the way out. Wow, guys, are you burning back there? Because I am. 8 seconds to go. Fight through this, let's go. We're building that muscle right now, come on. 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and set it down. We're gonna go into that hammer curl here. So medium dumbbells. I'm not gonna give you a range of weights. It really depends on your strength here. We're gonna step one leg slightly forward, and we're gonna lean forward into it. We're gonna curl those weights right up to the shoulders, making them parallel with the ground at the top, and then bringing it back down. In 3, 2, 1, go. Curl it up and down. Now, something I see a lot of too is actually when people do a hammer curl, they lift like this. What that's doing is putting a lot of extra stress on the bottom of that joint for your wrist, and it's not really allowing your bicep to get that full range of motion. So if we're able to flip those dumbbells up at the top, now we're gonna get that full range of motion, and we're not worrying about stressing that wrist at all. So if you do ever feel pain in that wrist, a lot of times it's because of that. Take note too of which leg is forward, so that way the second time around, we can do the opposite leg. Are you guys feeling this back there? Yes, good, they grabbed heavy enough dumbbells. If you didn't, make sure you switch out. 5 seconds to go. In 3, 2, 1, beautiful, go ahead and set that down. You may need to go up and weight just a little bit here depending on your strength. We're gonna go into a tricep kickback. We did these last week, so we're really gonna try to hit this hard here. We are gonna do a staggered stance this time around. We're gonna go 20 seconds per side. You're going to lean way forward. We're gonna lift those elbows up, and we're gonna kick back. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So 20 seconds here. Back is flat, elbows are in by that rib cage. If that is too heavy, and you notice you're not able to get those arms fully up, then switch. There is no shame in that, you guys. You've got this. 4 seconds. 3, 2, switch legs right into it, other side. Lean it forward, elbows up, and kick back. Whew. Good job, you guys, come on. Full extension all the way. Lean forward a little bit more, get lower in that front leg. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, good. All right, set that down. We're gonna take it down to the ground, heavy dumbbells. Now, some of you guys may not have heavy enough dumbbells at home to really feel this next move. So make sure that you are really pushing it, and if you need to actually buy heavier dumbbells, do so. All right, so we're gonna come down to the ground. We're gonna go into a rotating press. So, arms are gonna come up. You're gonna pull them towards each other, and then bring the elbows back down. So it goes wide to narrow. 3, 2, 1, and go. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. So our elbows are staying in line with our wrists as they drop down to the ground. Now what we really want to make sure of too, once again, not breaking those wrists. So you have to keep your wrists strong, your core engaged, so it's flat to the ground, and you are focusing straight up on your form here. Good. Now, if this isn't hard enough, you can always go back into that fly that we've done the last couple weeks and just focus on really expanding that rib cage and extending those arms out away from that body. Good, you have 5 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and set it down. Nice job, you guys. All right, stay down there. We're gonna go into a rotational reach with a plank. So week 1, we did rows. Week 2, we did kickbacks. Week 3, we went back into that row again with that step forward. Now we're gonna go into a rotation, so we're building on. Feet are gonna be wide. You're gonna row that weight up. You are going to rotate and you're gonna press. Bring it back down, set it and restart. Modification, you will set one knee down here. We are going to row, rotate, and back. You ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So row it up, rotate, press, and back down. Notice my feet here, you guys, turning to the sides of the shoes. That helps you stabilize and allows you to have a nice solid platform to go up into that side plank. How you doing back there, ladies? Nice job. Once again, our modification right here, going into that modified side plank, resetting yourself in between each time. Woo! Nice job, you guys. Those shoulders should be on fire. Almost there. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. We have the other side to do. So we can just stay facing the same way. Come on back down. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we're gonna row it up, rotate, and press. So you really are gonna feel this in pretty much every area of that upper body. Pressing away from that ground using the shoulder, using the upper back as we row up, and then the chest and shoulders as we press up and out. We've even got tricep locked out there. So literally when I say every single muscle is working, I mean it. Every single muscle is working right now. How's it feel, ladies? It should be pretty tough here in the last couple reps. Try to fight through it. 5, in 3, 2, 1. All right, flip it over. We're gonna go down onto the ground. We're gonna go into a scissor kick with your arms up. Medium to heavy dumbbell here. Laying down flat onto your back. We're gonna take the legs up. Arms are gonna lift up, head, neck, and shoulders are lifted. Set those legs down about 45 degrees and kick. Go ahead and begin. Oh, so now to make this easier, you can stay up higher. You can also keep your head on the ground and then just drop the legs, or modification is right here with bent knees, tapping the heels. So we're continuously moving those legs and fluttering as fast as possible. Let's go, ladies. Try to lift the head, neck, and shoulders. You can even be right here. Lots of different variations here. I know this is gonna be tough. Just try to stay strong and push it. You've got this. Keep it up. Head, neck, and shoulders. Lift. Reach, 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 reach. Drive those legs. Come on. Keep them straight, Danielle. You got this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. All right, guys, that's the whole circuit. Go ahead and grab a drink. Wow, no joke, right? So 10 minutes, it's really a challenge, right? It's funny how 10 minutes of a workout can feel so effective, but if you do this the right way and you have heavy enough dumbbells, you are going to feel this. If you don't, you will feel like it's a waste of time. So you have to make sure you are pushing it to the max. Let's go ahead and grab those weights for that first exercise. So we're gonna go into that reverse fly, starting off leaning forward. Here we go, in 4, 3, 2, and 1, pull it back. So if you guys notice Danielle over there, she's got the same thing going too as Jennifer. She's really squeezing those shoulder blades together and then reaching those arms out as far as possible. If you guys still struggle with this or you do feel this in your lower back, you can always take it to a staggered stance. And instead of that fly, we're gonna go into a row, which is a wide grip row here. So just a couple different variations for you guys to choose. Still working the same muscle groups. If you've started to lift your chest, maybe readjust and drop down a little further. Good, keep fighting through this, you guys. We're almost done here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, good. Going into an overhead alternating press. This will be a heavier dumbbell. So go ahead and switch it out. All right, arms up. Oh, we're going in this time. So palms facing in towards each other. We're going to start up and we're gonna drop down and up. Are you ready? And go. So one drops down and then the other. We're keeping it straight up there. Now, if this does not serve your shoulder, we can go back to this one where you're out to the side, lifting and lowering. So it's just 2 different variations, once again, to keep those muscles guessing and to keep you from plateauing. You can also stay down here one at a time from the bottom. Okay, otherwise, let's start to work into an alternating press here. And once again, if those weights get too heavy, girl, just crank it out with those arms. You're still working way more than if you were to just turn off the video and stop, right? Come on, you got this. 8 seconds. Push, 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 push. Come on, ladies. 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. We're going into a side to front raise. So light dumbbells, going up and out. Shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And bring it to the front. So keeping those shoulder blades pulled back. Our chest is lifted. And we're working those shoulders down away from the ears. So I see a lot of people, they'll shrug their shoulders as they lift their arms up. You don't want that, right? Which one are we at? This one? Good. Keep it up, you guys. Just to about eye level. Don't worry about going too high here. And if it gets too hard, you can always take it into one arm at a time, reaching and lowering. You've got this. Come on, 10 seconds. Push through it. Nice work, you guys. Come on. Whatever variation you're on, finish it out here in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Good job. All right, you may need to go up a little bit here. We're going into that hammer curl. So palms facing towards our quad, stepping forward with the opposite leg now. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Did you forget? Did you forget what leg you were on before? Hopefully you weren't. So slight lean forward, draw the belly button in. We're in a staggered stance here. Remembering that our dumbbells come up and they're parallel with the ground at the top. We're not rotating our wrist and lifting up like that, okay? Good job, you guys. How you doing back there with those heavy dumbbells? I see their muscles. Holy cow, nice job. Squeeze the bicep up at the top. This one always seems a little longer for some reason, probably because it's a boring move, but it's very effective if you want those guns, you know what I'm saying? Come on, 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Going into our tricep kickback, you may need to go up and wait here. All right, 20 seconds per side. Get nice and low. I'm gonna start with the opposite leg. In 3, 2, 1, go. Kick it back. So no matter what variation you're really in here, even if you guys do a squat here, your elbows still need to stay high. So that's where we get that big contraction with that tricep here. We're lengthening it as those weights come towards our chest and then contracting as we push those arms out behind us. Go ahead and switch. Other side. So elbows in, shoulders are pulled back, and we are kicking those weights back behind us. Sometimes I like to think it's like pushing water behind you. So push back. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Are those arms feeling it yet? They should be. Good. It's a different kind of burn because it's not like a high intensity burn. It's like a, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can lift my arms anymore burn. All right, so we're doing rotating press on the ground. So come on down and grab the heaviest dumbbells that you have. Well, not the heaviest, but heaviest dumbbells in front of you. And we're gonna come on down into that rotating chest press. Here we go, you guys. Starting it up. In 3, 2, 1, go. So drawing our core in too. Really important here, anytime we're laying on our backs, we wanna make sure that our back isn't arched a ton off of that ground. So we're pulling our belly button in towards our spine. Hands are staying in line with our elbows as they drop down to the ground. And then squeeze the beach ball, that's what we gotta think about. So pulling those hands together as we press up to the top and squeeze. Nice work, you guys. Don't fade out on me here. Let's start to pick up that pace just a little bit. Here we go. Pick it up. Last 15 seconds. Come on. Woo. 10. You got it. Push, push, push. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Going into that plank rotating press. I'm gonna go back to Danielle and show you guys some different variations here. So go ahead and come down. You're gonna bring your dumbbell on underneath your right hand, and we're gonna open up towards you guys. Go ahead and tuck under, Danielle. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So notice how she actually rose the weight up to her chest before she rotates up. So you will see her literally go into that plank row, then rotate her whole body and press up. So it's a segmented movement here. It's not where we're just kind of cleaning the weight and throwing it up towards the ceiling. And then how does that feel on that oblique as you turn? You really, yeah, she's like, good, right? She is really gonna start to feel that in her side oblique. So it's not just a upper body exercise, it's core. 2, 3, 2, and switch, other side. So I want you guys to pay attention now as she rotates and turns out. If you guys want to take a look, notice how high up her arm goes when she's going up there. She's not swinging it up there, she's just simply reaching up towards that ceiling as high as possible. So you guys should be doing that at home right now too. Not letting the shoulder burning get the best of you, right? And she's like, man, I'm on camera and I can't stop. Pretend like you are on camera at home too, and you can't stop. You've got this. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Nice job, Danielle. Woohoo. It's always so much harder when you've got somebody looking at you, right? All right, we're gonna lay back down. Sorry, you came back up already. Lay back down. We're gonna go into that scissor kick, flutter kick, whatever you wanna call it. Arms come up. And 3, 2, 1, and go. We're gonna drop down, scissor kick here. So the lower your legs go, the harder this is gonna be. When you're doing this, you wanna draw the belly button in, bracing like somebody's going to punch you in the stomach, quite literally. If you need to make this a little easier, we can take it into a slower flutter, especially if you're feeling this in your lower back, or bent knees, and just kick that heel down towards the ground. Good, you guys, come on, let's go. 20 more seconds, push. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders a little higher. Feel that burn. Work through it. Ladies, let's go. 8 seconds. Come on, how's it going back there, Jennifer? Woo, lift it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. You did it. You did it. You know I'm gonna make you do like a quick burnout here. You knew it was gonna happen. All right. So we're gonna flip it over. I'm gonna have you guys go back into your little high plank position here. So this has been kind of our signature at the end of this upper body workout where we are going into that high to low plank. I'm hoping that over the last 4 weeks, you guys have started to see an increase in that shoulder strength to be able to help hold you up. So we're gonna go flipping back over into our high plank position. We're gonna drop down onto our elbows, up. You guys can modify by setting those knees down. Are you ready? 1 minute in 3, 2, 1, go. This is it, you guys. We're gonna burn it out here. I'm coming over to Jennifer. So we're gonna showcase her. Jennifer, number 1 rule, what is it? Hip square, right? Yeah, so she's gonna keep her hips, that's it. So she's gonna keep her hips as square as possible as she's going through this. Noticing that she's actually placing her hand, look at her hand placement. It's directly right where her elbow just was. I do see a lot of people put their hands out in front of their shoulders. That actually makes it harder for you guys to be able to hold your body weight up. And eventually you'll face plant. So you don't want that, right? Is it burning? It's burning really bad. This is your burnout, you guys. You have 20 seconds left. Keep going. Fight through it, you guys. How's it going over here, Danielle? Keep those hips square. Come on. You've got this. 10 seconds. Push. I'll follow along back in with you guys. You're like, yeah, thanks. You haven't been doing this the last 40 seconds with me. Come on. In 3, 2, hold your plank wherever you're at. Hold. I don't even care if you guys are down into your modified. You're holding strong. Hold here. Slight rock forward and back. 20 seconds and you are done with this workout. It is all about mind over matter right now, baby. Come on. Fight through it. Staying strong. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Hips are in line with your shoulders. Come on, you got this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, child's pose. Extend those arms back out in front of you. Sit back onto your heels. You did it. Good, go ahead and roll it back up to the top. We're gonna take it into a double stretch here. So you guys are gonna take your leg out to the side and you're just gonna sink down, stretching out that inner thigh here. And then we're gonna open up our arm. You're gonna feel a little stretch through that side body. Good, bring it back down to the center. And switch, other side. Opposite leg comes out. Try to get it pretty far away from your body. And then we're gonna open up. Good. And bring it back. Let's go into a downward dog. So press those hips up towards the ceiling. Press those heels down. You're gonna alternate one heel and then the other. And when you're ready, go ahead and walk those hands all the way back towards your feet. Interlace the fingers behind your back. One last opener. Open up that chest. We're gonna roll it up to the top. We'll face you again, taking that arm up and across. Good job today, you guys. Hopefully you've started to see a big increase in your upper body strength. If not, that's okay. Just keep working at it. It doesn't just happen in 4 weeks. It happens over continuous time. How long have you guys been working out for? Years. Year and a half, 2 years, right? Yeah. What about you? 2 years. So, and they're still working on their strength. We're gonna do one more time on each side with those arms. So it doesn't just stop at 4 weeks. It's a continuous journey. And you continue to push yourself in new ways. Finding new exercises, new things to do, constantly challenging yourself. We do like to joke around and say that things never get easier. And it's not necessarily because the classes get harder. It's because you start to push yourself more. And so you'll notice, wow, holy cow, I actually got through that whole class and it wasn't too bad. And I usually tell people, then you gotta increase your weight or increase your reps, right? All right, guys, 2 big inhales. Lift up, exhale out. One more inhale and exhale out. Good work today, you guys. Thank you so much for coming.